I made a to-do list last night with about, I don't know, maybe 12 or 15 items on it. Pretty much all of it related to my eBay business. And I think I maybe got 3 of those things done today, so it hasn't been the most productive day possible. The least important thing on the list was to go outsourcing for more inventory for my shop. And I ended up spending, yeah, basically the entire morning into the early afternoon doing that. So I went out today from about 9 a.m. till probably 2, and I went to several garage sales. Yeah, I mean, it was really all garage sales. There's one really cool thing in a little village a little south of here that the park district opens up. I don't know how it works, but they just have one day where it's like a community garage sale, and there was maybe 30, 40 vendors there, just people selling stuff, mostly just kind of garage sale stuff. You know, there were a few people that had obvious products like, you know, t-shirts that they printed themselves, or like lawn decorations that they were making by hand or something like that. But mostly it was just like, here's some old clothes and some pots and pans and some clocks and some silverware, whatever, you know, cameras, just all kinds of weird little stuff like you would see in any kind of a yard sale. But it was in the park, so I I didn't get much there. I only got one camera that's hopefully going to be good. You know, you never know with these old cameras if they work or not. This one I paid $12 for, and I think it's probably worth like 90 if it's working properly. So that's the only thing I really bought there. But then when I was getting ready to leave, I walked by one tent, and the guy had a bunch of stuff on these wire shelves, the kind that I like to use here in my storage system. And I noticed the shelves had a sticker on it that said $20. No, it was $30 or buy both for 40. And so I bought both of those shelves, and I had my car filled up pretty well already from other sales, so I had to really cram them in there to get that stuff home. But I did get them home, so $20 for those kind of shelves is very cheap. Usually, like the cheapest ones I found in that size are probably 90, maybe 80 to 90. So good deal. So I did bring a lot of stuff home. I spent probably close to $300 today, maybe more, maybe even 400. But I'm not going to work on any of that stuff tonight. I'll probably work on some of those drafts later this evening. But right now, I'm going to try to just get some inventory done, because I am trying to do at least one inventory, do an audit of one location in my boxes or my inventory locations to see if everything is there that's supposed to be there, and if everything that's listed in eBay is in the box, and if everything in the box is listed on eBay. And I've gone through 15 or 20 locations so far over the last week or so, and I haven't found much out of order, maybe 2 or 3, maybe just 2 items that were not listed. One of them I threw in the garbage, didn't think it was worth listing, and the other one I got made sure that it got relisted. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I think I'm just gonna set a timer. It's not that late now. I think it's like 6 or 6:30. I do have some orders, but I'm not gonna pack them up until tomorrow, because this is Saturday. None of this stuff has to go out until Monday. And it's actually a pretty good sales day so far today. I think there's 4 orders, and it's adding up to a good amount. So I'll save that packing stuff for tomorrow, but today I'm just going to do some inventory. And like I said, I think I'll set a timer. Maybe I'll do 30 minutes, and then we'll see like how many locations we can get through in that amount of time. So we'll get to that in a second, but first let's update this tally board over here. I've got 4 days worth of sales to add to the list. So I'm just keeping track of how many things get sold on each day of the week to figure out which day is the best day for sales on eBay. Not monetarily, just the number of sales. So on Tuesday, we had 3 sales. Well, let's add that. 1, 2, 3. I'm at the bottom of the board here, so I'm going to have to do some calculations and start over at the top, I think. Okay, then Wednesday, we had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thursday, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Friday, we had 9 sales. Like, that's the first time we've had that many sales in quite a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Friday, taking off. Today, Like I said, I think there were 4 sales today, but I won't add that until tomorrow because more sales will probably come in tonight, hopefully. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and then get started doing this inventory. So let's go ahead and get started right now. All right, so I pulled this box CL Mid 2A out of the closet and took everything out of it. Then I went into my eBay listings, my active listings, and I searched for that custom SKU number, CL Mid 2A, and I came up with 10 items. And then it looks like there's 10 here, so it seems like there's probably not going to be a problem with this inventory, but we might consider lowering prices on some of these things. So let's go. First thing on the list, Word Master Mind Game. That's this right here. It's $16.99. It's been listed since February, so today is September 6th, so that's like at least 6 or 7 months. I'm gonna lower this to $13.99 and see from $16.99 and see if that gets us anywhere with sales. I'm gonna turn off these notifications. Okay, and then the next thing, Nikon Coolpix digital camera. This is broken, so it's being sold for parts or for repair, and it's been listed for only for like, well, no, over a year. Yeah, this thing I paid $12 for with the expectation that I could sell it for like 60 or 70, but it didn't work. So now I'm just trying to sell it for parts, and I got $13.99 on it. I don't think I can really go any lower than that, so I probably should just throw this in the garbage. Let's see. I might take out the camera. I don't really want this case. Do I need these cables for anything? I might save all these cables just for testing purposes. Oh, that's broken too. That thing is broken. All right, all of this stuff is going in the garbage. What is this one? What is this one? I don't even know what this would connect to. All of this is going to end up in the garbage. Make sure there's no memory card in there. I might save this for the future. Yep, I'll save this and I'll throw everything else away and get rid of this listing, so we won't have to ever worry about this one again. Put it in this box right here. This box is damaged, so I'm not going to be using that anytime soon, so we'll use that as a garbage. I'll put this battery in this drawer of batteries, and hopefully I'll remember there's a camera battery in there sometime, but maybe not. All right, next up, Mark's Plastic Dollhouse Furniture. Somebody I work with gave me a whole box full of stuff that came out of either her parents' or her in-laws' basement. And these old pieces of plastic furniture were in there. This has been listed for a while, like for $26. I'm gonna lower it to $19.99, and then, yeah, I've already done it. Then I did the same thing with this Power Mite. This is they have a whole series of these power tools for kids, like they actually run. I don't know if this one works or not, but I think there were 3 or 4 of these in that the box that she gave me, and I sold some of them, at least one of them, and this one's been hanging around for a while, so let's lower the price on that. All right, these orange shoes, these have been listed forever. These are brand new shoes. They still have the tag. They still have the stickers on the bottom because they've never been worn, and I can't believe somebody hasn't bought these. I mean, I guess they are pretty specific. They're like girls' soccer or lacrosse shoes with these cleats on the bottom. These have been listed since August of 2023, so more than 2 years. I paid $13 for them, and I'm trying to get $30. I'm not sure if lowering the price is going to attract any buyers, but I'm going to lower it from $29.99 to $24.99 and give it a little bit longer, but I don't think these shoes are going to ever sell, so might be wasting time on that. Okay, vintage Vidal Sassoon professional hair crimping iron. That's brand new in the box. The box is torn, unfortunately. This has been listed since April at $26.99. It does have some views on it. Those shoes have quite a few views on it too. So I think when somebody is watching something, they'll get a notification when the price has been lowered. So let's lower this from 26 to 24. And put it back in the box. Next up is these bowling shoes. I had 3 pairs of bowling shoes, and one of them just sold recently, so that gives me hope that these will sell. These have been listed since February of this year at $35.99. I'm gonna Lower the price, $29.99. I got these for free from an estate sale, so anything I get for them is better than nothing. So we'll lower the price on that right now. Looks like I skipped over these, which is a cream and sugar set. These are from JCPenney, which these are probably worthless. I paid $4.38 for these at the Salvation Army because they look cool, like, you know, nice mid-century modern. I'm sure JCPenney doesn't really make housewares anymore, so and they're made in Japan. I thought somebody might bite on these even though there's no sales history, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and delete these from the inventory and put them in my garage sale pile. I paid $4 for them, so I'll try to get $2 a piece for those at a garage sale. Okay, let's put that aside. So we'll delete that listing. Next up, these are some Betsy Clark Knickerbocker dolls. There's 3 of them in here. This came from an estate sale. I paid $7 for these. They've been listed for a long time. $7. I'm gonna delete these too, put them in the garage sale pile. So I definitely have to have a garage sale soon. I mean, it's already September. We're gonna be hitting winter weather here soon, and I just don't really want to do it. I mean, I think it would be fun doing it, but organizing it is gonna be not fun. Okay, this is a dog shirt. I bought this from, if you know the YouTubers, there's another YouTuber called Shed Flips that does eBay and other reselling content, and they had a bunch of dog clothes, and I bought a few things from them. This one didn't fit. Our dog Pineapple is way too big, so I just, rather than try to send it back, which I thought would be rude, I decided to just list it on eBay, and hopefully somebody would buy it and we would make our money back. So if that sells, we won't make any money. I will probably actually lose money. But right now, let's go to the actions up here and delete these ones. Where is it? End listings. So those two things getting ended: the teapots, the cream and sugar set, and the Knickerbocker dolls. And then these other ones are done, so they'll go back in the closet. So I'm gonna hit pause here and run in the other room, and get another box. Well, I forgot I was gonna turn a timer on, so that last box, according to the video, took 8 minutes. So I was gonna do 30 minutes, so let's put 22 minutes on the timer and hit start, and we'll move on to the next box, CL Mid 2B. So let's go back up here, CL Mid 2B, hit enter, and we'll see there are supposed to be 16 items in this box. So let's find out. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I counted 17, and it's supposed to be 16. So there might be something in here that's not intended to be in here. All right, first thing on the list, lot of 3 JVC Hi-Fi compact. These are old VHS-C tapes. I paid $3.95 for these. I have them listed for $20. Let's lower the price on that to $16. Put it back in the box. Next, this is a skip bow game. I just thought this was a cool case that it comes in. And where did I get this from? A garage sale, I think. No, I got this from the Goodwill. This has been listed since March of this year for $24. Let's lower that to $19.99. I should be considering ending and relisting these rather than just changing the price, but for now, this is how I'm gonna do it. Skip bow. Oh wait, paper. This one I will end and relist because we're headed into Halloween season, and I want somebody to buy this for Halloween. So this is a creepy old mask. I don't know if it's supposed to be an old man or a gnome or something like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit end listing right now and end that, and then I'm gonna open a new tab with ended listings and relist that guy right now. Oh, he disappeared already. Oh, there he is. So let's hit this check button and then sell similar. This one I want to get to the top of the eBay search results, so I'm gonna relist it. Hopefully the newness of it will make it pop up, and then somebody will buy it for Halloween. Mask is in perfect, like new condition. $38.99. What did I pay for this? I paid $1.14 for it, so I have room to lower the price a little bit. So I'm gonna put $34.99. Is there anything wrong with the shipping? No, that's fine. Okay, list it. Now I'm going to go back to that list of ended listings and get rid of these so they don't cause me any trouble. Delete, 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 hit delete. Okay, so that mask is back in here, but it's missing from this list. All right, that's fine. This thing is some kind of air compressor thing to hook up to your, I think it's for when you're in the hospital and you need something to compress your socks to make your blood flow or whatever they do. I'm not sure what it is, but I got that from the Goodwill in May. So it's not that old. I got $49.99 on it. I paid only $1.18 for it. It doesn't have much action, so it's probably lowering the price isn't going to get us anywhere, but I'm going to do it anyway. $44.99. Okay, here's a vintage, like a gravy spoon. This is from Echo Eterna is the pattern. Echo is spelled EKCO, so it's like, it feels like it's reversed. This hasn't been listed long. I'm just going to leave it alone. That's the sort of thing that's just waiting for the exact right person to find it. Just like these, just like some of these replacement board game pieces. Like this is pieces for a game called Millborns, a card game. This is the rule book and introduction sheet from 1962. Who knows if anybody's going to ever want this, but I'm just trying to recoup some money on incomplete games. So we'll leave that in there. It's been listed for a long time, and it's only going for $6.99, but I'm going to leave it in there anyway. Brooks Brothers glasses. These are frames with no lenses. You're technically not supposed to sell lenses on eBay because they're prescription items. And these are Brooks Brothers brand. I got these for free. They came out of a garbage pile. And I got some other brand name ones there at the same time. And they sold already, but these have been sitting since January of 2023. 2023. That's a long time. I got these for free, so I'm going to lower this. This is probably a bad decision. I should just throw these in the garbage, but I'm going to lower the price. Well, I just made the price $999. I'm going to lower the price to $9.99. Let's put a period in here. $9.99, and hopefully these will move. You never know. They don't take up much space. They'll be easy to ship. This is like a 1966 Road Atlas from Rand McNally. This was like a gift from when you subscribed to a sports magazine. Turf and Sport Digest, America's finest racing magazine. So who knows? There's no kind of sales history on something like this. I think I picked this up at a garage sale for like $1, $1.25. How long ago? It's been over a year, been listed, but I'm putting it back in here. That's another one of those things where it's like once the person who really wants that comes along, they're gonna really want it. Okay, more of this Echo silverware. This is like a little lot. This is a pretty new one. This got listed in May of this year, $28.99. I'm gonna leave that alone. Here's some more game pieces, replacement parts for the Game of Life. This is stock certificates. They're only going for $7.99. I'm gonna lower the price to $5.99. I don't know if it's worth it. It's probably not worth it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a decision right now. Delete all of this Game of Life stuff that's in this box and get rid of it. There's this one, there's this one, and this one. I listed all these just trying to recoup. You know when you buy something and it comes and it's incomplete, it sucks, and you try to get your money back any way you can. Somebody somewhere is going to come along and want these because they bought a 1960. I mean, this is an old game that certainly pieces have disappeared or deteriorated, but I've decided I'm not messing around with those for $7.99, $6.99. Gonna delete them and move on to the next thing. This is Moomin. I think it's Moomin. Sometimes they spell it with 2 O's and sometimes they spell it with a U. So this is like for hanging in a baby crib. Plays music. What have I got on this? $15.99. He's only been listed for 2 months. Put him back in here. This guy got listed at the same time. Little musical Snoopy. I think he's musical. Oh, yeah. Plays the Charlie Brown theme song. Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay. I got both of these at the same sale, church sale. Go back in the box. And I think this came from the same sale too. It's a curling iron Helen of Troy brand. This is like $12.99. These things aren't that old, so we'll give them a second chance. And then the last thing in the box, a according to this list, are these 2 tiki mugs. And these aren't exceptional. They're just resin, and this one has a big hole in it. I paid a lot for these. For whatever reason, I paid $4 a piece for these. I don't know what I was thinking on that. I'm throwing them back in the box and giving them another chance. So they probably will never sell, and a year from now, we'll do inventory again and delete. Okay, let's put a piece of tape here to protect this box from adhesive. Put another piece of tape with today's date so we know when we did inventory. Today is 6/25. All right, I'm gonna put this back and come back with another box. Okay, on the shelf in the closet, right in between those 2 boxes that we just dealt with, there's a location that's just open shelf location, and these shoes are there, and this Waterford crystal, I guess it's Waterford china. It's like called it a vegetable bowl. This thing is, according to this, CL Mid 2X. These shoes are there, but this is not. So there's something wrong. We're gonna have to find out. I'm gonna search for Waterford. I probably have more than one. Waterford china, Waterford Shelbourne, Waterford Lisette. So this thing is not listed, and I think this is like, I think I had 2 of these and I sold one for like $190 or something like that. So I'm gonna have to get this. This for sure needs to get relisted. It's possible that it was my error that I had 2 of them, and for whatever reason, when one sold, I didn't relist it, or I didn't put multiple quantities in. It's also possible I was doing some editing, and there was one night when I was working on editing listings and I fell asleep, and I woke up as I was deleting a bunch of stuff, and I didn't know for sure what it was. So that was a disappointing day, but I know I sold one of these, so it should be easy enough to find the one that sold and then relist it. So after we're done we're doing this inventory, I'll put this aside and come back to it and hopefully find it to relist. If not, I'll relist it starting from scratch. So I'm gonna set that guy there. This side is relisted. This side is gonna be junk delisted. Okay, these shoes can go back. They're where they're supposed to be. All right, let's go to CL Mid 3A. CL Mid 3A. So mostly we're trying to find stuff that is in these boxes that is not listed, but we're also trying to find stuff that is listed but is not there, the reverse. So that's possible, and in fact that would cause me more trouble, because if somebody buys something and I don't have it to ship it, that's going to be a problem for my metrics on eBay, and I don't want that to be a problem. So let's hopefully not find any of those, but if we do, we'll fix them. Okay, there should be 13 items in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this, I know what's in here. These are some gravy boats, and I had another set of these that I just delisted yesterday or 2 days ago, because it turns out they're not worth anything. So it's possible that I deleted both of them at the same time. Let's quickly scroll through here. No, there it is right there. So this is definitely getting delisted. I'm going to put this in the garage sale pile over here. But we're missing something. It says there's 13 items in here and there's only 12. Unless some of these maybe go together, we'll find out. Okay, Bop It. Original Bop It. Let's go. Twist it. I guess I took the batteries out of here. Oh, there it goes. Twist it. Okay, I lost already. DJ Hero. Okay, do I want to lower the price on that Bop It? No. It's only been listed for 2 months. We'll give it a chance. This is only listed for $7.99, so put that back. DJ Hero. We'll hold on for another day. Keyforge. These games have been listed for a long time. This is it's a few packs of this game. It's like a little collectible card game, RPG game. This is listed for $32.66. That's a weird price. And this has been since February of 2024. So let's lower this price to $26.99. I'm just making these numbers up. I'm not going to do the research to find out if these are worth anything. You know, the exact price these are worth. So I'm going to lower it to $26.99. Put it back. Peloton. I bought several of these Peloton heart rate monitors, and it was a bad buy because they were kind of expensive. $12 I paid for each of them, and I think I had bought 3 or 4 of them. There hasn't been any action on these for a long time, but I can't lower the price too much. I have a listed for $25.99. I think $24.99 might be psychologically better because it feels like the lower half of the 20s. So I'll lower it to $24.99 and maybe we'll get some interest in that. Lux House. What is this? This is a calibrated pressure tamper for coffee / espresso makers. It looks fancy. It's in a fancy box. It's heavy. I've got it listed for $24.99. I paid $5 for it. It's been listed since it's over a year. Let's put $19.99. Try to get somebody to buy it. It says eBay's suggested price is $19.99, so we'll put that on there and hope for the best. Okay, Settlers of Catan. This is a dice game. This has been listed since 2023. This is gonna get delisted. It's only $10. If I lower it to, it's $10.99. If I lower it to $9.99, it hasn't gotten any action in 2 years. It's not gonna get any action by lowering it $1, and I can't sell anything. I can't sell it for less than $10. That would be a waste of energy. So we'll lower the price. We'll delist this, put it in the garage sale pile. This garage sale pile is getting bigger all the time, so we need to actually set up this garage sale. This guy's been listed for a long time too, and I think that somebody will come along who wants it. Like these things aren't that rare. It is by Lefton, so that's kind of interesting. It's like they made a boy one and a girl one. It's supposed to be a planter to put in a baby's room or something. I don't know what year, but these are pretty old. Maybe this could be even from the 40s. I'm putting it back in here, and I'm not lowering the price. It's only $19.99, so we'll leave that alone. Schwarzkopf. This is Elizabeth Schwarzkopf. I guess this is classical music, opera music. $38.99. It's been listed since 2023. We're lowering the price on this. What did I pay for this? $3. I'm lowering it all the way down to $19.99. I'd rather get $20 for it than $40 if that $40 never comes. So we'll try to get the $20 next. G.I. Joe Repeater. This is Repeater. $25.99. Let's get $19.99 on him. Put him in the box. So he's gonna go. This is a parts or for repair situation. This might just go in the garbage. This is going in the garbage. Broken cassette, micro cassette tape. Nobody's gonna buy that. I only have it listed right now for $8. So I don't think it's gonna go, so we're gonna get rid of it. All right, Richard Petty. This is model kits, brand new. Why doesn't somebody buy this? Maybe there's something wrong with this listing. I paid $5 for this, so I can't lower the price too much. It's been listed for exactly a year. Let's see if I can edit this listing and see if there's an issue with the shipping that's making somebody not want to buy it. Sometimes you accidentally put a typo and maybe you meant to put 1 pound and you put 11 pounds. But no, this is a 1 pound, 1 ounce. It's probably, let's see how much it weighs. It weighs 10 ounces. How much is a pound? I usually weigh the item and then I put, I add 10 ounces to it. So this is 10 ounces. I would be adding 20. So that we're going to be right back where we were. 1 pound, 2 ounces, but updated just for the sake of it. This might be a candidate to do a relist, but right now, just going to change the price. I can't imagine why somebody hasn't purchased that. That's a good model kit, vintage, old-timey Erdl, and it's still sealed. It's got an old Kmart price tag on it. Like, this is really old. Okay, I see I got 2 items left and there's only 1 thing left on my sheet here. So this is a lot of Tomy capsule balls. These were like BlizzCon, some kind of a what do you call it? Convention. This would have been exclusive to some convention. A lot of 9. I can edit the title. Can I do that from here? No. Open in a new tab. I'm gonna change the title by putting some more important words to the front. So let's see, capsule balls. All of this stuff is more important than BlizzCon. Tomy capsule balls X. I used to make my titles try to be like grammatically correct, but now I'm just cramming the front of the title with the most important keywords. So right now I put Tomy capsule ball. I have room to put balls. Lot of 9. No, I don't have room for that. Okay, I'll leave the S off. Lot of 9. Overwatch, Warcraft, Diablo, Blizzard, BlizzCon exclusive. And currently the price is $15.99. Oh, is that 30 minutes already? Okay, I guess so. So we'll finish this listing. I'm gonna leave it at $15.99. Check the shipping is fine. Put that in the box. Now I have this bag of Barbie pets, and this listing is not here. So let's go. We'll finish this one. We'll finish this one item and then call it. That'll be 30 minutes. So I'm going to just search Barbie and see what comes up. Okay, our generation pink picnic table. So this item is not listed, and these are probably pretty valuable. All of these animals. This is disappointing because it was a pain to take pictures of all of these dogs and cats and everything. This is all the pets that would go with any Barbie, specialty Barbies, vet Barbie, dog groomer Barbie, whatever. All these dogs together. So that's missing. That's disappointing because I'm gonna have to take those pictures again. So tonight we went through 3 boxes and we found 2 things that are not listed. Oh, Barbie, come on, pets. The zipper gave away. So we'll get these things relisted as soon as possible. Get this box put away. Get that other stuff put into the garage sale pile, and then hopefully we'll do this again soon. Probably not do 3 boxes, but just do 1 at a time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. It was kind of a boring one, but maybe there was something to glean from it. But let's get ready for tomorrow. We should have a pretty heavy packing day, so tune in then to see everything that sold this weekend. All right, good night. See you next time.